Many modern men lack the skills to maintain a relationship with a high-value woman. They don't want to take the lead. They are afraid to state their opinions because they feel this would lead to the end of their relationship. But these men don't realize that putting her on pedestal will actually lead to lower their value and leads to her losing interest in them. Here are some of the habits that lower your value as a man to your partner. The attraction killer habits discussed in this video are the most harmful since they creep up on you slowly, irrevocably wear your partner down, and may even force her to reject you. 1. Needy behavior. Needy behavior is defined as demanding your girlfriend's attention in order to improve your self-esteem. You are overly desperate for her attention, love, and assurance at this point. It frequently entails losing emotional control, shows a lack of self-worth, and is accompanied by self-limiting ideas that demand her ongoing acceptance. Perhaps you could tell her that you love her so that you might receive a response, or you could want to prematurely label your connection with her in an effort to feel safer. Maybe you've set a deadline for her to return your calls and messages, or you continually inquire about your appearance, whether everything is well and if she enjoys being with you. Your fear or nervousness, especially over losing her or his attention, is displayed by your needy behavior. Additionally, it makes the connection too simple for her and emits an excessive amount of feminine energy. As a woman is the gatekeeper of sex, the man is the gatekeeper of the relationship. She won't value the relationship until she can put some effort into it. This behavior is really unattractive to women, and it will cause them to lose respect for you rapidly. For a woman, a man's confidence is just as important as a man's physical attractiveness. 2. Clingy and smothering actions. Neediness is a trait shared by clingy and smothering behaviors. It conveys a severe lack of confidence as well as a dread of being alone yourself. When you are too attached or smothering, you continually check in on her and want to be with her. At events, he would follow her around, compliment her frequently, and basically act like a kid who wouldn't let go of his mother. Be mindful what signs to look for in your behavior because clinginess can sometimes manifest in more subdued ways. Clingy behavior includes liking and commenting on your girlfriend's social media postings to make her feel your presence. The same goes for messaging her more than she messages you, surprising her with flowers, and showing up at her workplace unannounced. Women require time and space to consider you and allow their emotions to develop. So be careful to stop being clinging and overbearing in order to provide for her requirements. Instead, concentrate on your life's mission. Men with goals don't have the time or the will to act in this manner. They just don't care what a female says or does, and they don't look to them for approval in any way. You will naturally give a lady the time and space she needs to fall in love with you when you are focused on your goal. 3. Possessive and jealous behavior. Possessiveness and jealousy convey insecurity, a fear of rejection, and the underlying belief that you are not good enough for her. There are many different emotional manifestations of jealousy, such as wrath, resentment, helplessness, and even disdain. Although you might believe so, envy is not a sign of love. In actuality, it is a major turnoff. It reveals a lack of self-worth, a reliance on her, and serious concerns of interpersonal inadequacy. She will instantly see it as a sign of a severe lack of confidence. Start by avoiding circumstances that are likely to generate jealousy if you have it. For example, cease spying on your partner's affairs or peeking at their Facebook posts. After that, improve yourself. Intensify your life's mission. A compelling calling will boost your self-assurance and give you a firm feeling of outcome independence. Not only do you want to get rid of any envy, but you also want to be content enough in your own life that you don't require your relationship for any kind of approval. Women like self-assured, purpose-driven guys and want to know that picking you is the right decision for them. Don't disappoint her by seeming envious. 4. Allowing your partner to take charge. It's a difficult balance to know when to take the lead in your relationship and when to back off. A man should strive to take the initiative frequently and should not completely give it up. You must act fast and firmly in order to be the confident man that women desire. It is unattractive to take a while to decide anything just to change your mind later, since this shows a lack of confidence and direction. Men with confidence are resolute and aware of their value. They are clear on their goals and steadfast in their choices. This behavior is extremely alluring and dominant. A serious error would be to never take the initiative. It implies that you have stopped making any decisions. It shows a severe lack of confidence and is a poor position to be in. Even the most manly of women will soon tire under these conditions and lose all appeal for you. Work from the premise that women want the guy to be the head of the relationship and that you should be her pillar of support. From this vantage point, you may play with the ideal balance while keeping a close watch on how much she is attracted to you. 5. Being too distant and cold. Don't mistake being aloof and disinterested with being mysterious, which are also desirable qualities. You should make your lady feel unique in your eyes. In order to avoid becoming cold and aloof, you must demonstrate to her how she is often enough. Make time for her or send her a kind present that is unexpected. Otherwise, she'll think you don't love or care about her, which would make her gradually shut down emotionally, and finally make her lose interest in you. 6. Being predictable and boring. It's your responsibility as a male to take the initiative, and this includes establishing the tone for your encounters and conversations. It's simple to allow a relationship to become routine and uninteresting. Men and women both become bored quite easily, and both sexes want at least a little stimulation to get our emotions going. Maintain interest between the two of you by making your interactions and discussions intriguing. Make sure to change things up a bit and keep an eye out for predictable patterns and routines. Making an effort like this can keep you engaged and prevent boredom. Additionally, keep an eye out for signs that your girlfriend is trying to start a fight, add a sense of drama, or otherwise engage you in discussion. She does this when she begins to feel bored, and it is an obvious indication that you still have work to do. Even unfavorable sensations are preferable than having none at all for her. So keep an eye on this drama to see how she is feeling. 7. Taking your girlfriend for granted or being overconfident. Don't let your relationship lapse into laziness. If you don't, your girlfriend will begin to gradually lose interest in you and believe that you don't care about her. She will eventually lose all of her love for you, and at that time, it will be hard to reignite her flame. When a woman's love for you fades, it vanishes forever. Make sure you are present in the relationship by being aware of and sensitive to her feelings as well as being physically there. She feels warm and loved by this emotional presence that surrounds her, and provide her entire attention when she wants to chat or discuss something with you, without being sidetracked.